Come on and feel it. Say it like you mean it. I know I can't sing. I can't sing, okay? But listen, I'm in a mood. I just had to do a video about Wendy Williams, and it's the video isn't sad, but her situation is very sad to me. So, but I just love that her theme song. Look, me and my wig struggles, okay? Listen, me and my wig struggles. Y'all pray for me and my wig, okay? I need to do my wig struggles. So thank you guys for stopping by to Chanel's Reality. I'm Chanel, and this is my reality, right? So the purpose of my YouTube is we talk like pop culture news, and I really like reality TV. Not all of it. Some of it's, ratchet. Like, I have never seen anything on Zeus. Just saying. It just don't seem like those are my people. It just don't seem like those are my people. So, I don't know. Maybe they are. You never know. They say don't judge a book by its cover. So, But I stay judging. No, I'm joking. So, tonight we're going to talk about the ladies on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Honey, what episode was this? I didn't write the episode on here. It's the final episode, but I'll put it on in the description. So this is the final episode of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I would have to say I give them like an 8.5 for the season, maybe an 8 for the season, because in my opinion, I don't watch all of the Housewives franchises because I got stuff to do. But of the ones that I do watch, I feel like Beverly Hills is the best casted one, mainly because a lot of the people, like, I feel like they started with people that knew each other. Like, Kyle knew Lisa Vanderpump, who knew Lisa Rinna, who knew Yolanda, who knew, all these different people are connected. What is wet? Am I crazy? You done got wet. Lord Jesus. Child, how did I get juice on my... Listen, YouTube don't want me... Cran grape don't want me to... They don't want me to be great. I don't understand. How did I get juice on me? Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I was talking about, like, I think that this franchise is really good. It's solid right now. Way more solid than the rest of the Real Housewives of wherever, because I think there's a good amount of people on here who actually like each other. And they like each other outside of the show. I need something on my hand. It's sticky now. What is happening? Okay, I gotta get through this video so I can go to bed, okay? Alexa just told me it was time for me to go to bed. Alexa, remind me in 30 minutes I need to go to sleep.
Okay, I'll remind you in 30 minutes.
I'm just saying. Sis got things to do, okay? Got check. I got, listen, things got going on. Okay. So anyways, I do think Bravo and Andy Cohen and all of y'all, if y'all watching, I think this was a good season. Why do I feel like I have spilled something on my, what is happening? Did I get, oh my God. Sorry. Jesus help me. Oh, I was saying, I think this is a good season, but I also think this is I would say, arguably one of the best casted reality shows on Bravo right now. And I don't watch all of them, so I could be wrong, I can't relate it to all of them because I can't possibly watch all of them. But of the ones that I watch, like Potomac, Atlanta, New York, I haven't watched Jersey in probably about 2 years because I can't with the... I like Teresa. Shout out to Teresa because she's a ride or die. And I also like Melissa, but both of them are shady. But I do think that Melissa's probably more shady. I didn't think that when I watched the first, probably, because they came on, I think, season 3. Joe, the brother and Melissa came on, and it's been a roller coaster ever since. But I didn't really understand Teresa's standpoint until I probably I don't even know what season it was, but it was many seasons in, and I just went and rewatched it, and I was like, oh. Because I was team Teresa. I mean, I was team Melissa, because the optics looked like Teresa was just mad because they got on the show. That's what it looked like. And when I went back and really watched it, I realized now, Melissa's fake as hell. So just saying. Sorry. Um. So yeah, I think this is a good cast. I know a lot of people want Annemarie to leave this season, and I don't. Annemarie, girl, come back to the front, okay? I'm rooting for you, sis. Now you made a whole bunch of mistakes, but it was your rookie season, so I'm not gonna hold it against you. Stop coming for people for no reason. That was your downfall. And I know Kyle probably gassed you up. I'm certain of it because Kyle she's very slithery and very slippery. Just saying. So I'm hoping you figured that out by now, because Sutton still ain't figured it out. Well, I don't know. She said at this reunion, the little clip that they showed us, what she tell Kyle? Because Kyle, she was like, what did she tell Kyle? She said, Kyle, you've been rude to me or mean to me every season or something like that, she said. And then Kyle and Erika, they're all like, oh, what are you talking about? What do you mean? And then Sutton, listen, in true Sutton fashion, Sutton was like, in the words of Denise Richards, watch the episode. Yes, Sutton. Because I told Sutton, listen, I don't know if Sutton watched me on here, but listen, I told Sutton, I'm not riding with you anymore because I hate a bully, and I feel like that's exactly what was happening to Sutton since her first season. That's what was happening, and it wasn't fair, and I didn't like it. So I was Team Sutton, right? But listen, you keep playing the fool. I can't roll with you. I'm not mad at you if you. I'm not mad at them if they continue to do this to you and continuously show you who they are, specifically Kyle, and then you still inviting this lady to your house even though she's trying to act like you have a whole drinking problem and trying to say you have an eating disorder. Help me understand why how you could still after that say this lady is your friend. Maybe it's just me, child. But Sutton got she appeared to have gotten Kyle right on together at that reunion from based on that clip, because that's kind of like I love that Sutton, because I don't know if y'all remember there was one episode where I think it was like the first episode or second episode of last season, and they were all at Harry, what is it, Harry, how do you say his name, Hamlin. They were all at Harry Hamlin's 70th birthday or something like that. Shout out to Harry Hamlin. What do you say? Hammond? Hamlin. Okay. Sorry. And Lisa Rinna with Diana, that'll never return, I'm sure. They were really trying to. I feel like Lisa came there to try to intentionally embarrass Sutton and bully her, and because Sutton had gone on Watch What Happens Live and said that she paid for tickets for Lisa Rinna and Harry Hamlin to go to some gala or like some Elton John. I don't know. It was some sort of fundraiser, I believe. And so she said that on the Watch What Happens Live. She's like, yeah, I paid for Harry Hamlin and Rinna to go to this gala, and I never got a thank you. So shady. Listen, I was here for it. So that pissed Lisa Rinna off, and she thinks she the bad of it. So she was not having it. And that's what she tried to do in that episode. She was just kind of like, because Diana was like, this is not something proper that you talk about, It's classless. It's classless. You shouldn't be talking about this at all. It should never be talked about. I'm like, Diana, shut up. That's why you gone. No one cares, okay? And I didn't dislike Diana, but she just really, listen, she made you not like her. I always try to give people a chance, and that lady, crazy. Just, in my opinion, bad shit, right? Just there. But yeah, so then here comes Lisa Rinna. She's like, yes, Sutton, don't do it. Don't say it. Da, da, da. Well, you sitting at this table attacking this lady. Let's use the words like they're supposed to be used, Dorit. Catch it. Okay? Anyways. Yeah, you sitting up here attacking Sutton. You've attacked her character for, 2 or 3 years at that point. And so then Sutton is like, I got the receipts, okay? Here's my Amex card for the $11,000 that I'm paying for, them to go to the gala. Lisa Rinna wasn't having it. She's talking down to her, whatever the case may be. And Lisa tried to say something to Sutton to be dismissive. She's just like, "Do you know what something such and such and such is?" And Sutton was like, "I also know what slander is." That's the Sutton that I want to show up every season, and she does. She clocks in every once in a while. But Sutton, I feel like is a like she's very akin to my personality. Well, let me not say personality. No, because our personalities are completely different. She's more akin to how I care about people and how I can be empathetic and giving and all that. That's the part of Sutton that me and her are very similar. But all of this, I'm gonna let somebody run over me. That don't work for me. I'm a whole Leo. I don't play them type of games. I'm top tier. Okay, get into it. No, that's never gonna be me. You're not gonna walk all over me. Anywho, let me get into the episode. So this episode, let's see what's going on in this episode. Well, really, the season has consisted of Kyle wanting Sutton, Kyle trying to bait Sutton into an argument, or at least bait Sutton into saying, "Kyle, are you getting a divorce? Is your husband cheating on you?" That's what Kyle has done the entire season. And this is the crazy part. Kyle, come to the front. You've been talking about your husband cheating on you or supposedly cheating on you. You're the one who's been filming you guys and y'all's awkwardness the whole season. So I don't know why you're doing this whole song and dance like Sutton is this terrible friend when you're the one that keeps talking about you and Mo had a bad year and this, that, and the other. All Sutton did, let's be very clear. All Sutton asked you was, is there something going on? That's it. That's what she asked you. You didn't want her to ask you. You wanted Sutton to say, why is your husband cheating on you? I'm just kidding. I'm keeping it on. That's what Kyle wanted to have happen. So that way, then she could have a reason to be mad at Sutton. But if you go and watch this season, every time it is Kyle that says those words out of her mouth. Sutton doesn't say that. Sutton says, what's going on with you? What's going on with your marriage? That is what happened. Kyle, we see straight through you, see, sis. But, like I said, I told y'all, Kyle's a king cobra snake. She is. Regarding this show, I want to say I don't feel that way about her in her real life, but I cannot. The thing is, I can't separate it, and this is why. From season 1, Kyle Richards exposed her sister, Kim Richards, for being an alcoholic and having, some sort of substance abuse issues. That's what Kyle did. What is this, season 13? Last season, so all the way up until now, or until last season or whatever, she last year allowed Erika Jane and Lisa Rinna to say disgusting things about her sister. Now, I don't know if it's real or true or not, but I'm going to cuss my sister out in private. And in public, let's get it. Like, you're not going to say my sister says gay slurs and that, she's going to take down Bravo and NBC and all of this. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Oh, well, I got exposed, and so now you got. We're not doing that. This is my show. As far as I was concerned, this is Kyle's show. She's the person that's been there forever. She's the link in every relationship. And I don't like Kyle on TV. I want to believe she's a better person in real life. But the reason that I can't is because, again, you let these people that are supposedly your friend, you let your friends talk about your sister like that? That's problematic. The fact that you still didn't publicly say, that was effed up. I should have stood up for my sister. But you want to be mad at Dorit because Dorit was just like, Kyle, maybe she just wants you to take a little bit of, and you bit her head off, and then you stop talking to her. Like, what the? It's the audacities for me. Because Kyle, what have you done to so many people? What did you do to Denise? You tried to destroy her whole marriage. Then you sit here. You and Teddy, and really Lisa Rinna too, and a whole bunch of others, y'all were relentless. But we're supposed to feel so bad because Mauricio is allegedly cheating, or y'all are in a bad spot. Listen, I've been married 18 years in a month, and maybe a few days. Marriage is not always perfect. It just isn't. That's why I think God put all that stuff in the Bible. He said, to rich or for poor, through sickness and health. Listen, for good or bad, it's a reason that those things, that you're taking those vows, because you're supposed to try. You're not supposed to be stupid and dumb, though, in my opinion. That's my part. God didn't put that in the Bible. That's my part. And I just feel like Kyle, for season after season, she has something to say. And this is the thing, Kyle, this is the problem. Kyle has something to say. She puts bugs in people's ears and they go on like the little minions that some of them are, and they go and, spread the whatever it is. Um, and then Kyle wants you to share because she thinks she's a producer. She wants you to share this horrible thing that is now on the show because that's what she's. Well, it's out there. It's gonna air. We gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it, and so that way we can dead the conversation, and then we can move on, and we just talked about it. Did you hear Kyle say that one time about her situation with Mauricio? Did you hear her this season say, let's just talk about it. Let me just tell everyone what it is, because that's what Kyle has done her entire every season to someone else. Well, it's already out there. They're gonna talk about it, so I mean, we just got to talk about it. You just need to be honest. This is Kyle. So Kyle, use your own methods. Why you didn't come on the season and say from the jump, hey, listen, I'm mad at my husband. He's done something reckless, whatever it might be, and I found out about it, and we're not in a good space. So there it is. We might not make it. I respect it because that's what you've done to everybody else. You sat there for a whole season, you and Teddy and Lisa Rinna, talking about Denise Richards' supposed infidelity with Brandy. For what? This lady just got married literally the season prior. At least you and Mauricio were together like 27 years. So it's something real solid there to hold you guys. Nobody stays with somebody like that for no reason. Unless they don't have a way out sometimes. But if you revere marriage so much and you don't want anyone to say anything about your husband, you don't want anybody to say anything about you don't want anybody to say anything about your kids, why don't you do the same? Denise has kids. Right? Then y'all for a whole season try to ridicule that lady because she didn't want y'all talking about threesomes next to her kids. She thinks she's better than us. Girl, shut up. Let's flip the script. Be sure. If at Kyle's white party, if Portia was over there 12 years old and Brandy, we'll use her for example, decided to talk about, having a threesome and blah, 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 Kyle would have a conniption fit. For sure. And let's just say Kyle was lit and maybe she didn't have a conniption fit that day. Be sure when Kyle found out that that's what was happening, it would not be pretty. It certainly wouldn't be as mild as what Denise did, because Denise just basically said, hey, yes, me and my daughter had a conversation. She brought it up to me, and I just want to say, please refrain from doing that. I felt like Denise was nice about it, because try me not. I clearly must have tried me on my forehead if you trying me like that. Like, don't do that. And y'all went on a whole campaign to be dismissive of this lady and her marriage. So I'm not sure why we're supposed to cry all these tears for you. And I'm a person who's very empathetic, but I'm struggling on the empathetic meter with you, just only because you've done so much. Just such reckless behavior. Look what you did to Yolanda. Running around talking about she might have, or having conversations, she might have Munchausen. That's why I say King Cobra. There's not a lot to me that happened in this episode, to be honest, and that's why I'm kind of like talking about all the other stuff that led up to this part, because it's just not really a lot going on to me in this episode. We see people getting glammed. We see Dorit and PK having a conversation via the FaceTime, and they're doing their song and dance about how come PK has been in the UK or London or wherever he is for 27 days or 30 days, or however long he's been there, and he's not gonna be back. And Dorit's mad about it because she said, he's known about this for all this time. So I get it, Dorit. I get it. I understand it. I don't understand why you had two babies with him. Listen, I think Dorit is gorgeous. I do. So I don't understand. Girl. His must shoot diamonds, because I don't understand. How do I even get to the D? Because I can't get past the... Sorry, PK. You're just not my cup of tea. Garcelle, I feel like, what did did Garcelle do in this episode? Garcelle, girl, I'm gonna keep saying this. I love you, but I just need you to get a stylist, and I need you to get a new wigologist and people who know what they're doing. Don't go get the Groupon people, because that's what it seems like. No shade, but that's what it seems like your team consists of. Like the buy one get one free type of deal for your hair, your makeup. It's just your clothes. It's horrible, and you're gorgeous, which lets me know you could kill it. But you just, I don't know. It's like your stylist are blind or something. They don't know, and so is the hairstylist. Sorry, y'all, but no. Sorry. I love you, Garcelle, but no, no, ma'am. And you know, Garcelle, I've heard people talk a lot about you in that In Bed with Garcelle. I think you had a podcast or something. People say you should bring that back. I think you should. Um, what else did I want to talk about on here? You know, Kyle is still being Kyle. Snake behavior. Um, oh, I wrote in here about your style. Okay. Let's see. What did I write here? Oh, never mind. I don't need to say that. Okay. Let's see what else. I wrote it here. I was like, and Dorit is still running around America pretending to have a bad marriage. Listen, I'm not usually that girl that's like, oh, these people are doing this just for a storyline, which I know that people do. I just don't necessarily believe people typically play with their marriage that way. I don't. So I don't usually think that someone's doing that. Like, I never thought Kyle was doing this, because Kyle is, in a sense, kind of like me regarding marriage or private things. You're not going to know all my business. I'm going to talk to you, whoever you may be, if I deem it beneficial in some way about something maybe I've experienced. But I'm not just going to sit down and, like, I'm not doing that. And I'm a very open person. So I just don't see Dorit being that person. But this is, I have to say, this is the first season that I've ever watched any type of reality show and felt like Dorit's marriage problems, it just didn't ring true to me. It very much felt like Kyle Kyle is over here about to get a divorce, and so me and PK need to get one too. That's just the way it came across to me, because it feels like Kyle's situation is much bigger. I don't know. I don't get it. I also don't get why her husband is in the Congo for 6 weeks. Let's see. Oh, I wrote in here, like, I really do like Crystal and her husband Rob Minkoff. I like their relationship. It's just odd though, but I like it for them. I like it for them. They have a cute little family. Nobody's cute like Rob. Shout out to Crystal, because he's not cute, girl. But you can't get everything. Everything can come. I mean, listen, he checks all the other boxes. But I also do think, like, sometimes your spouse could be, maybe you weren't even initially attracted to them, but over the years, it's kind of like, like back in the day when we used to actually listen to the radio, and some artist would drop a new song, and you're just like, oh my god, this is so stupid. Who produced this? But then your radio station keeps playing it perpetually every 15 minutes, like The Boy's Mind. Like, I promise you, what grade was I in? I think I was going into my senior year, and The Boy's Mind was on the radio, and we were in summer school. Sidebar, sorry, and literally listening to the radio while we're doing whatever, and every 15 minutes they play that song. So if that happens, then by the end of the month, you just singing the whole song, and it's not even the song you like. So they understood the assignment of getting people to buy into something that's not that great. Um, I think they have a good marriage. I think it's just, to me, Crystal and Rob, they just seem like an odd couple to me. But I love every single time there's a party and Rob is there. Listen, again, Rob understood that time too. Rob is like, listen, I've been animating all day. I've been dealing with, what is he? He work at Walt Disney. I've been dealing with Walt Disney people all day and cartoon characters, and I'm ready to get down for the get down. And he just seems, like I say, I like their relationship because he seems like he's a good time in terms of for her. Because he could probably be a good time with me too. Not in that way, Crystal, but more of like probably funny and quirky, kind of like Sutton, in a way. Let's see, Annemarie. They all, because so there's a white party that's going on, and listen, I just don't get it. I don't understand. Like, I understand having a party. Listen, see her, she loves a party. Okay. Yep. Any reason to put on a cocktail dress, I'm down. Get some good food. I love to travel. I love top tier. Just saying. Um. Oh Lordy, I just lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh, I think I was talking about Annemarie and this white party. Okay, so I did like the white parties at Kyle's house. I love that you would always have Fat Burger and people would say something in the comments or whatever about Fat Burger. And I liked it because to me, it felt very authentic. That, we'll have all this, we'll have caviar and we'll have sushi, but we also having Fat Burgers. Get into it. Like, that's just how I feel about it. So I'm not mad at Kyle. I liked those. I didn't like this Soho one. I'm sure in person it probably was like, whoa, this is really cool. But I don't understand why you need to have the white party at a stadium. I guess it's a stadium in California. I don't know. I just didn't get it. And this is the thing too. To me, it very much felt like, what did they say that? When people throw like a wiener down a hallway, it's kind of like when having sex with someone and their wiener is. I've never had that problem though. I'm just saying. So that's what it felt like. It felt like, okay, if you're there, it's probably like, whoa, this big, magnificent stage. But the reason it just felt like the stadium is so large, and then you have this one little area. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't. It's like this keyboard, right? This whole area is the football field or whatever it is, that stadium. And then this one little key here is Kyle's white party. That's what I mean. It's like having a big grand room, a great room in your house, but then the furniture is too small. That's the only, issue I had with it. And then the only other thing, listen, do whatever you like because, like I told you, I'm top tier. So I'm certainly doing whatever I like. Let's be clear. But I don't understand. This is the other thing. It's like, I don't understand why is the white party that significant that you need to have it at a football field? That's all I want to know. Because it's not like, I could see it if it's like y'all are raising money, like, you know what I'm saying? But just to say I'm gonna have a party, it's baller shit, and I ain't mad at her. You got it. Listen, spend your money the way you want to spend yours, because sis, please understand I am. Matter of fact, I'll be like, Steven, can I have your Saks card tomorrow? Listen, my anniversary is coming up. Don't think I don't know what Chanel I want, honeybee. Okay, I understand. Yeah, I sure do. Now that I think about it, I should probably just, this weekend, just take my husband by Saks and, we should just look at stuff. So he'll know, what to give me. He already knows what to give me anyway. I love my husband most of the time. No, I do love him, but to the married people, listen, you understand. So we have this whole basket that says laundry, and you still can't put it. Listen, married people understand what I'm talking about. Erika Jane performs, and here's the thing: I am all about someone making a comeback. I am, but listen. Sorry. These Peeps, this is not a Peeps commercial, but these Peeps, they ruining my life. Yeah, they are. They're ruining my life. Okay. These are the ones, they're like, they're good, they're better. I like peeps after, like leave them out for an hour or for a day, and they're a little more, whatever. Anyways, those are good. They're cotton candy. They taste good. Now what the hell was I saying? Hold please. Who was I talking about? Oh, Erika. Okay. So, like I said, I'm all about a comeback. This is my problem though with this. We've been talking about Erika Jane Girardi and Girardi Keys and this, all the victims and whatever for at least what 3 years now, or almost 3 years, and it still to me feels like people are tone deaf. I know. Me and this wig, I told you my struggle wig. I'm struggling. Every day I'm hustling. No, so this is the part of that bothers me. So this is why I say it feels tone deaf. So we all know that, I'll say my opinion of Erika Girardi, or I don't know, Erika Jane Girardi, is that she has narcissistic tendencies, in my opinion, based on the criteria of the DSM, which stands for Diagnostic Statistical Manual, right? So the latest version of that, I've read most of it, or I've read a lot of it, and I know that there's criteria for every single disorder. And to me, she just has narcissistic tendencies. And if you think that I'm wrong, go read it and just tell me, if I'm wrong, show me. Listen, I'm here for it. So go read the DSM, get a clinical degree, just like she has, like Chanel, and then tell me I'm wrong, because I'm not saying I haven't assessed Erika, so I can't say that she's a full blown narcissist. But what I will say is it just feels very like the tendency because Erika actually said to her counselor, her therapist said to her in part, you need to show some sort of empathy for the victims. Erika has jumped down everybody's throat because she says she didn't have anything to do with it. And on some level, I believe her on some level. And I don't think most people are mad at Erika because of what happened to the victims. People are mad at Erika because Erika has continuously thumbed her nose. Like, I don't give a... And she even said it. Again, another example, narcissistic tendencies. Who says that? Who says, I know that there is proof out here that these people were not paid their money? And we know it. It's a fact. We know it. And then you say, I don't give about anybody else but me. Erika. That's Erika. Again, narcissistic tendencies, because when you have to ask your therapist, how do you get empathy? How do you get that? I'm just saying, sounds like psychopath tendencies. Alexa, stop.
Here is your reminder.
Alexa, stop. Sorry. We almost done because we 30 minutes in, and we're almost done with this. Because to me, this episode wasn't great, but whatever. So to me, even if I didn't read the DSM and didn't know, the criteria for certain things, for certain disorders or whatever, all I'm saying is if you're 50 something years old and you have to ask someone, your therapist, how do you get empathy? You don't know what empathy means? I shouldn't say. That's just probably mean. I'm not trying to be mean, but here's the thing. Erika's mean. If we gonna keep it a buck, Erika's mean. Erika is mean. It's mean and rude to say I don't give about anybody else but me when people are not alive anymore or they don't have their family members. It's so savage. And the sad part is, again, narcissistic tendencies. She doesn't see it. If you watch her, all Erika is worried about is Erika. What did she tell Kyle? You don't need to be worried about anybody else but me. Girl. There we go. Rest my case. You can't think outside of yourself. Narcissist. That's what narcissists do. They cannot understand why what their behavior is so problematic for other people, because all they're gonna do is find a way to make you wrong. All Kyle said, and we know I don't like Kyle, right? But all Kyle said was, you need to have some empathy. I'm not gonna sit here on camera and just continue to let you do this. You need to have some. You need to show some empathy. And Erika's response was, you don't need to worry about anybody else but me. Are you serious? Dead ass. She's serious. Be clear. So, like I said, to me, that's Erika. She just. So anyway, the point that I was making here about this particular scene, Erika performs or whatever. I have a problem with the fact that I don't know how many people watched The Housewife and the Hustler. It was like the story or whatever about. It's a documentary about Tom Girardi, Erika Jane's husband, and all of his victims, and who didn't get paid and their injuries and so on and so forth. And sorry. So part of that in that documentary, I don't know if it was in the documentary or if I saw it somewhere else, maybe a clip, but I remember one of the people said something to the effect of, Erika had been on the show, I feel like for maybe 3 or 4 or 5 years. I don't remember how long it was before they before it was really public about, Tom, allegedly not paying the victims their money and their settlement money. Um so one of the things I heard one of the people say was, it was basically like, once she put out that song, "It's Expensive to Be Me," that was just like the straw that broke the camel's back, because these people are, they don't really know her, right? I'm certain they knew he had a wife, if that makes sense, right? But they don't really know this lady. Like, we didn't know who Erika Jane was. I knew who Mr. Girardi was, but I didn't know her. But my point is, the thing that got me is when someone said, they have been watching Erika, live this big, glamorous, fabulous, really, really, really wealthy life. And then she comes out with this song, "It's Expensive to Be Me." Again, I don't know if Erika knew, but now that there are victims, right? So explain to me, why are you singing the song "It's Expensive to Be Me" when we know the only reason it's expensive to be you is because the victims didn't get what they were owed, allegedly? Because you didn't earn the money, did you, Erika? Come on, Chanel's reality girl, and tell me, when did you clock in and earn all of this money for you to fly you and your team to Mykonos, first class? You worked for that money, girl? No, you put it on your Amex card, I think, or something. I'm just saying, like, it's just so irresponsible. And then Kyle and the rest of the people, they out there dancing. I just shook my head, because that let me know right then and there, y'all don't give about these victims either. Because if you did, I'm not even on the show. I'm not adjacent to Erika. I'm sitting at home minding my business, and I was bothered by that. It just felt like a kick in the teeth to me, and also just very. Where is your awareness? Bravo, you too. Where's your awareness? I don't understand it. I just certain stuff I don't understand. Like, to me, whoever the producer was or whatever, that should have been a hell to the now, to the now. Pick another song. I'm not mad at Erika for wanting to make a comeback, and she has to rebuild her life and all that. I support build your life and work for everything. Nobody can ever say anything to you and take it from you if you worked hard for it. It's this entitlement, and that we know you didn't work for it. You didn't work for the private jet. Stop it. You didn't work for your whole closet in your house to be the size of my living room and all of the Chanel. I'm just saying. If you can come out and show us, listen, come on Chanel's reality, talk to me about it, and we'll give me the spreadsheet of all of your earnings. And the reason I know that isn't true, Erika, that you didn't earn it, is because you the one got on TV and said, I haven't been to the bank. I don't even know how to go to the bank. It's so ignorant. It's just so, it's so ignorant. And it's like, that statement to me is kind of like those people who think the rich the rich people on shows like this who, they think it's cute to say, oh, now that my daughter's going off to college, I'm gonna have to teach her how to, wash clothes and clean a toilet. What parent? It's just so idiotic. Tell me what parent would have their child go through all of their childhood and never teach them about normal things like how to take care of your own personal hygiene, how to take care of your clothes, how to mop. I just don't understand this logic of, oh, that's so cute and funny that, Jake is never, we got to teach him when he goes to college how to, that is so stupid. Meanwhile, those same people will send their child to private school and pay $50,000 a semester. But you won't teach them how to wash dishes? And you think that's cute? It's not. It's not cute. You just sound dumb. What parent would gladly say, I didn't teach my child any type of life skills before they left? And they're so proud about it. I don't get it. That's how I felt watching It's Expensive to Be Me and Erika is performing. That's how I felt. I felt like y'all think this is okay. Kyle. Because Kyle swears she got a moral fiber. Mm-mm. Kyle is to me like a chameleon. She can fit in anywhere. And she fooled me for some years because I was just like, oh, she's just like, she's a perfect little wife. And I don't mean exactly perfect, but what I'm saying is as good as you could be as a wife and a mom and all that. I just felt like she was a person through the TV that you could kind of relate to. But I'm telling you, she's slippery and sneaky. But yeah, all in your face. Swear she loves Sutton. She swears she loves this person, that person. Let me just see if there's anything else on here that I feel like I want to say to you guys. Because like I said, I didn't really like this episode. It wasn't really anything that really stood out to me. Garcelle was drunk. I'm pretty sure Sutton was drunk too. Rob Minkoff was dancing with Crystal. I thought they looked cute. Sutton bought some really expensive earrings. Sutton, come to the front. You really do. I advise you to get security, sis. I have never been robbed. I would never want to ever be robbed because I think that would shake your paranoia of any kind to its core for the remainder of your life, which is why I don't give Dorit a hard time. People say she didn't really get robbed. I'm gonna believe that lady got robbed and she does have PTSD. That's just what I'm gonna do. I just don't think that I don't like a lot of the things that Dorit does and says, especially as it relates to isms. But she just doesn't come across to me as a person that's gonna fake a robbery. Like I never believe that, but some people do. Because some people just they love to just wallow in a rumor like it's fact. They'll come on here and report to you a rumor like it's a fact. Yeah, I know that Kyle's mad at Dorit because she's mad at her because there's these rumors going around saying that Dorit and Mauricio got together. Why on earth would I be mad at my friend? Because Twitter and all the thugs on there have decided that Mauricio and my friend are having an affair. Why am I mad at my friend? That's just so stupid. Unless you think that's the type of friend you have. Which in case, you wouldn't probably be that person's friend. Right? So, I don't believe that. I do believe this, however. I do believe if Dorit was with it, Mauricio would be with it. I didn't used to think that. But after, he was like seen with like his dance partner or something like that, like holding hands. Child. Let me say this. And I do believe that I personally believe, he's probably been faithful most of their marriage. That's what I do think. But I also think you get on TV, you get a few coins in your pocket, and social media, I can't even imagine how many photos, we'll just say, Mauricio's gotten on the Instagram. And even if you're the strongest man in the world, listen, eventually you're going to like those photos. It's a matter of time. And that's the only thing that needs to be really available when people want to cheat is an opportunity, especially with a man. Because he ain't even got to get it. Listen, he just, can I get a BJ? And if she offering it, like, listen, I just don't know a man that would walk away and be like, nope. Except my man, he better walk away. No, but I'm just saying, if you have all the opportunity in the world, and this is the thing, Mauricio has all the opportunity in the world and all the means to do it. He's always somewhere in Mexico or some other country opening another agency office, which is pretty impressive, by the way. Um, so there you go. He could have a different woman in each city, state, country. And that's why, and I'm not going to say that Kyle should stay in this marriage or whatever, because I don't know whatever's happened or transpired. But I do think it's toxic to listen to the rest of the world and tell you to just stay there no matter what. Nah, I'm not about to waste my life with someone who can't treat me like they love me. And I ain't saying, people don't make mistakes or make a bad decision. Because let's stop calling cheating a mistake. That ain't no damn mistake. It's not. It's a choice you made. Drunk or not. It's a choice you made. Now, would you have made that choice not drunk? Who knows? Maybe you wouldn't have. But we're not doing that. We're not giving you a hand clap for what you're supposed to do. But this is my thing with Kyle. Like, I think she has a valid point by saying, I've been living in your life, Mauricio, for all these years, and I really just want to live, the life that I want. But this is the problem with your statement, Kyle. Kyle, stop it. Stop talking about how you want to go live in the woods. You want to go live in the woods, sis? You and your Balenciaga? Y'all want to go live in the woods? Stop it. I cannot with the phony fakery. Girl, Kyle does not want to go live in the woods. Kyle has a shopping problem. Listen, that's what Kyle said on the show. She said she can find great stuff at the gas station. And listen, I'm laughing because I'm just like that. I'm exactly like that. I'll be like, listen, I don't know what I'm gonna see it again. That's me. I don't have a problem. But I accept it. My name is Nikki Glenn. Oh, let me not say that. I'm Chanel. Listen, I know who I am. I'm not trying to pretend to be somebody else. Like I said before, God made me an original. Why would I be a copy? Why would I do that exactly? There's only one me. But the last thing I will say, and then, I'm done because I need to go to bed. But the last thing I will say is I do think that if Kyle wants to save her marriage, if there was infidelity that happened, I think it's very difficult to move past that, especially because trust has been broken. And I certainly think it's even harder to move past it if you found out and he didn't come and tell you. You know what I mean? Like, if he came and said, listen, I had a weak moment. This lady was just, listen, she was giving me great blowjobs. I shouldn't laugh at that. But what I'm saying is, I do think some people can move past it. And I do think that there's some people that can't. And if you don't want to, or you can't, move on. That's just how I live. I'm just like, I'm not going to waste my time with someone who doesn't respect me. Anyone can make a poor decision. It's what you do after that poor decision, So I think if they can move through it, whatever it is, because she won't say per se, but I'm like, listen, Kyle, listen, y'all be flying around the world in y'all PJs, private jets. Just go with your husband. Your kids are old enough. Portia doesn't need you to be there. Plus, she got Kathy Hilton is her auntie, right? Okay, so. And Dorit is her other auntie, but I don't know. You didn't kick Dorit to the curb, so I don't know if Dorit could be on auntie duty or not. I don't know. Maybe Lisa Rinna. I wouldn't send nobody's child to Lisa Rinna's house. She's a whole hot ass mess. Just saying. But my point is, Kyle, you have the means and you have the access and you have the time. Go fly wherever your husband is flying. I'm not saying you have to do that every day. I'm saying twice a month. Go hang out with your husband. I don't understand. I could understand if she had little bitty kids, like how Dorit probably can't do that. She has little kids. Kyle's youngest, I think, is 16. And again, she has what, four other sisters or three other sisters. One is like 30 something. So there's a place that you could put Portia. She's going to be just fine. I would get my ass on the private jet and fly run around with my husband. I sure would. Enjoy your life. What better situation could you have? You have all of this money, you have all of this access. I wouldn't necessarily want to be famous unless it's going to be, I can like meet up with like Hill Harper or Trevor Noah or somebody like that. Then I'll take the fame, okay? Because I'm going to need a whole hall pass. No, but I'm not saying Kyle should stay because I don't know what's going on. And people should do whatever's good for them in their marriage. But I'm saying if that was my scenario and I have all this money and we have all this access to the finer things in life, I'm just going to go hang out with my husband. So, anyway, that's the episode, guys. Like I said, it wasn't really great, but I know at the they give you like a little sneak peek into the reunion, and apparently Kyle sent some sort of text message. So I read the text messages. I think Dorit leaked it or something. Which the text message that she leaked that I read, it didn't seem bad. So I'm confused. Dorit, tell us why. Is this supposed to be bad? I don't understand why it was bad. Because it just seemed like Kyle was saying, hey, I've been distant from you because I felt this way because someone that we both know said that you said these things about me. And I couldn't I was in my feelings about it. I'm sad about it. And I've been a bitch lately. And I'm sorry. That to me is what Kyle kind of said. And that she was going through a whole lot. But something more has happened. Because I told Dorit to come back. I told Dorit to go get the Dorit that was checking the hell out of Erika on that boat in Hong Kong. When she told Erika, what did she tell Erika? She said, "You're not that interesting. You're not fun. Your coat is ice. What I need to be?" What did Erika tell her? She wants to. Oh, she's like, "Why the hell would I be vying for your attention? Don't flatter yourself." Yes, that's the Dorit we need back. And I feel like she go listen. She probably gave it all of the business to Kyle. And I hope that she did. Because somebody needs to. I'm not a person that wishes negativity in people's lives. But I do feel like if you run around the world tearing up people, dropping bombs and dead bodies everywhere, why do you think that nobody should do that to you? But I do feel like Dorita's been sleeping. She's been hibernating for the past 6 years, it seemed like to me. And I don't know why. Because that Dorita that was on that boat, I liked her. Not because she's being confrontational. I liked her because she was not with the bullshit. Like she just wasn't. She read Erika for filth. And I was here for it. And how did you know she read her for filth? Because Erika was like, well, I mean, I obviously touched a nerve because you're obviously loud. That is not how Erika reads people at all. That means Erika had nothing to say because she didn't. She was on shut mouth. She didn't. But I guess listen, they was in some sort of Fox 5 flow, something, I don't know. But maybe Dorit, listen, somebody gave her something, she woke up. So yeah, that was the episode. Guys, let me know what y'all think. Let's get down into the comments and we could talk about, do you really think Dorit's marriage is in jeopardy? Do you think she read Kyle at the reunion? Because when they showed that when they showed Dorit telling Erika that Kyle sent me a message that basically silenced me, I was like, ooh, that's heavy. And the fact that she's talking about it on camera like that, either Dorit's trying to get another season, maybe that's what it is, or she really don't see it for Kyle at all. So what do you guys think about them playing It's Expensive to Be Me and kind of snubbing the victims of those Tom Girardi's victims? Do you agree with me? Do you think it was fine for them to play it? What do you guys think about Sutton? I think Sutton is fun. I think Garcelle and Sutton together, it's just so cute because they're just seem like East and the West. They just don't ever seem like they would ever have been friends. But I like it. I like it a lot because they do seem like genuine friends. Do you guys agree that Garcelle needs a new stylist? Or is it just me? I'm happy to be wrong, but I don't think I am. Again, thanks, guys. If you guys wouldn't mind, please, please, please hit the like button on your way out. Share my videos, like my videos. What is it? Subscribe to my channel. Have some mercy on my soul. I'm just trying to build my little Chanel community here. But until next time, thank you guys. Talk to you later.